Dark Knight Rises. Really? That's what they're gonna call it? The Dark Knight Rises? The Dark Knight Rises movie update. Now I'm gonna tell you some stuff about this movie that other people probably have mentioned, but now you get to see my side of this. The Dark Knight Rises is not gonna be that much different than The Dark Knight in terms of directing. Christopher Nolan is still going to direct this film. It's going to be his last Batman film, which I'm kinda upset about, because after that, that means any other director can pick up the movie and ruin it, like what happened to Batman Returns. What happened to after Batman Returns, some other guy picked it up and messed it up. So the writing is not going to change. Christopher Nolan's still writing it, Jonathan Nolan is still writing the screenplay, David Goyer is going to write the story. The normal formula that they always have been going for with the Batman movies. In terms of writing and directing, it's not going to change. Now, the acting kind of changes because we still don't know who the villain is. But we do know who the villain is not going to be. It's not going to be the Joker because Heath Ledger is dead. And that is very sad because I loved the Joker. I have 2 Joker shirts and he was just my favorite villain of all time. Now, let's get past that and let's talk about other people who are not going to be in here. Mr. Freeze, he's not going to be in this movie because he was so bad in Batman and Robin, I guess they just don't want to put him in. Poison Ivy's not going to be in here. Penguin's not going to be in here. And the biggest one that I thought was definitely going to be a villain, but he's not, is the Riddler. I hope Nolan changes that because I think the Riddler would follow greatly after the Joker, but I mean, it's up to Nolan. So some stuff is still going to stay the same. Christian Bale is going to play Batman, also Bruce Wayne, you know, the same guy. A lot of people complain that he plays a bad Batman because he always yells, but I don't know if that's up to him or the director. But I don't really mind it. I actually like it because you can see the difference between the two. Some people say he shouldn't be so threatening with it. I don't know. I like it. Michael Caine is coming back as the Butler, Alfred, and Lucius Fox is going to be played by Morgan Freeman. So he's coming back, which I'm shocked because he was supposed to resign in The Dark Knight. So I'm really surprised that he's going to be in this movie, which I like because I love Morgan Freeman. What I'm really surprised about, though, is that Cillian Murphy is not mentioned in this movie at all. And I really want him to be the main villain. Besides the Riddler, the Scarecrow should be the main villain because he was in Batman Begins and he was in The Dark Knight for a very small role. I mean, I don't know if you remember it, but he was in there. So they should put him back in The Dark Knight Rises and make him the main villain this time. This movie's taking 4 years after a Batman movie. And we've realized that every Batman movie's been 3 years. That's been a cool trend. And now this one's going to take 4 years from 2008. So it's going to come out in 2012. July 2012. That is very far away. But I'm such a Batman lover that I am bringing this update now. And anything, I mean, a single name drop it comes out in this movie, you guys are going to know. Tom Hardy, who played Eames in Inception, is going to be in The Dark Knight Rises. But I don't know what his role is because it hasn't been confirmed to anything. It's been rumored to be some guy, but they still haven't said who he's going to play. But all you know is he's going to be in the movie. And I think he might be a villain too, so that's pretty cool. Because I liked him a lot in Inception. Nolan has also changed the fact that Batman has been taken out of the title. In the old days, every Batman movie had Batman in it. Batman Returns, Batman Forever, Batman and Robin, even Batman Begins. And then he brought out The Dark Knight. So I guess the title sucks because he put The Dark Knight and now there's nothing else to do with it, just to put Rises at the end of it. So that's why the only good thing is you'll know how the movies go in order. Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises. But The Dark Knight Rises, really? That's what he's calling it? I still can't believe it. I think that's a terrible name, but I mean, I don't have one better than that, I guess. I love Nolan. Like, he's my favorite director, or one of my favorites as right now. But the thing is that I don't know what he's doing with Dark Knight Rises. I mean, no Riddler, that's like, for me, that's like, wow, he's gonna mess up this series. I hope he really doesn't. Just because Dark Knight was such a great success, how's he gonna do better than that, right? But I love what he did with Batman Begins, and I love what he did with The Dark Knight. But I don't know about Dark Knight Rises. But I always say that. Just like when Heath Ledger was casted as the Joker, I was like, Brokeback Joker? Are you kidding me? Like, that's who they picked? But he turned out to be excellent. So, maybe I should just not question Nolan and let him do his thing. 2010 is almost over. So, in 2011, what I thought is, I'm going to become a harder critic on movies. Movies are going to get bad ratings probably. And I'm going to try to be a real dick. You know, I'm just going to be an asshole to movies in the future. Because I feel like I've been very lenient this year, giving crappy movies good ratings. And I just thought about it. I'm going to give bad ratings to movies that deserve them. Because a lot of movies this year, like Salt, I gave a good rating. What was I thinking, you know? So, next year, a stricter critic is going to be here, and also a lot more reason of why movies suck, probably. So stay tuned and subscribe.
What killed the dinosaur?
What?
Ice Age!